like you need a computer for this. Why can't I have a chat? Not fair. Or very fair. It could be this is very Librarian at 13 degrees as we see the moon here. It's very fair. What it is the lack of knowledge at this point, or up to this point, the learning and gathering of knowledge and information to be able to proceed. I think I need my computer. And my stomach is churning. Oh, it says I'm live. Okay. I am live. We found it. And we found the chat. Welcome to another episode with the Lab Coat Astrologer. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the transits. And I want to share a little bit of what the transits are first. The transits are the current position of the planets, where they're located. Exhibit A, this whole chart here would be and is going to be Exhibit A. Thank you for your patience. And so what we have here in Exhibit A are the transits. We have, I think I did this. Let's hear myself so I can at least have some community here. It's all about community nowadays. Testing. Testing. Oh, it sounds wonderful. It sounds wonderful. We finally have gotten the ability to go live. And I have a chat now. So there's absolutely no excuses. There's no excuses. And what we could do here is we can actually call people and let them know what we're doing. Not call like an actual call, but what we can do is we can alert people. Yeah, let's alert people. But we're going to be talking about the transits. If you're watching this video and it's not live, we're probably going to have to edit it, which is not a problem. We do edits. We do edits for sure. We're learning how to do multiple things here. A multiplicity of things here on the tube. Come on over to the tube. We're having a blast over here. I'm doing readings on YouTube right now. Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. You're not going to want to miss it. There's nobody over here. You're going to want to come over here. This is what I'm doing. I'm converting I'm transmutating and migrating like indigenous in the season changes. That's what we're doing. That was pretty cool. Do we have anybody here? Let's just talk about astrology, what we love. I have to unplug this. A multiplicity of things here. Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. That's what I'm doing. Let's see here. We can do this like this. Let's pin it. There we are. The information's in the profile here. So you're more than welcome to ask questions. We're going to be talking about the transits. Mercury is now retrograde. I know a lot of people put a lot of energy into the Mercury retrograde. Sounds great over here, actually. We can keep that here just like this. This is perfect. Oh wow, you can share a clip. You can create a clip. This is freaking cool. Wow. I didn't know that you could do that. That is phenomenal. Come on over here to YouTube, everyone. I got it pinned here at the top. We're talking about Mercury retrograde. We're talking about, is Mars retrograde yet? Not yet. Tomorrow, I think Thanksgiving, Mercury goes retro, or excuse me, Mars goes retrograde. So we'll have Mercury retrograde. We'll have Mars retrograde. What else do we have here in this thing here? We got the nodes are retrograding. Neptune and Chiron and Uranus. So we got Mercury retrograde, Neptune, North Node, Chiron, and Uranus retrograde. Come on over to YouTube. Hurry. Before the live is over. Okay, live chat. Let's go back to the live chat. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. What do we got going on over here? Excuse me. Is this my chat though? I need to position myself so that I can have this is really freaking cool. I need to put this out of the way like this here. We can put this. Oh wow! Look at wow! 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 It is phenomenal. Live messages. The only thing is, I want to be able to get this chat box situated here. Can you guys see me on YouTube right now? John, she. I don't know how to see if anybody is here. Each live gets better. We're working on a plan from the beginning to the end. I'm testing this thing out. Come on over. I need a coffee is what I need. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. For all those who are here on TikTok, come on over to YouTube. Let me pin it again at the top. Moon Libra. What does this mean for you? There you are. Okay, we got someone. Put something in the comments so I know who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Grand Rising to you. I'm working on this videography stuff one step at a time. What a fine time to do it during Mercury retrograde, huh? What a fine time. Put something in the comments so I can see. I'm. Hello, world. Hello, world. Jennifer, the first one. You're the first one in here. Hang on. Oh no, I can keep this on here. I can keep this on here. I don't want this here. I can keep this here. We can actually use these sound effects. Jennifer, did you hear that cheer? Probably. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. Let me turn the volume up. Watch me get I'm going to get crafty and creative with this thing here. Watch this. Okay, we got a lazy mic situation here. Testing, testing. Jennifer, what does the retrograde mean for Leo? Jennifer, great question. Great question. So if you look at this chart over here, this trusty, dusty chart that I have over here, you know what I got for you now, Jennifer? Watch this, Jennifer. Watch this. Watch this. I have something for you. Watch this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bear with me here. Ah. There, we got it now. Watch this, Jennifer. Wait till you get a load of this. Okay, I made a mistake here. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, so we got to move. I got to learn how to position myself on this contraption. All right, got so much room over here. All right, here we go. Hang on. Wait a minute. All right, let's see here. All right, here. All right, I have it now, I think. So, Leo, for one, is right here. Do you see Leo? We got 5 people over here. Welcome. Get on over here. Appreciate all of you. You're all stars. I don't care what YouTube says about you. TikTok, I don't care what TikTok says about you. Come on over to YouTube. This is what I'm doing. I'm over here talking about the transits. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm talking to Jennifer because she's the first one. So, do you see this, Jennifer, here? Kalia, hey, how are you? Taurus, wonderful. Jennifer, this is Leo here. And I want to make it a little smaller circle. Okay, so this is Leo. The Mercury retrograde is over here. Oh, Mercury retrograde is here. So you can see, so what does this mean? This means that there's a relationship between Leo and Sagittarius and Mercury and Sagittarius. Mercury's in Sagittarius denoted by this picture here. You know what we got to do? Hang on a second. I got to do something. I got to clean up my act a little bit. I need to clean this up a little bit. I got to clean up my act. I'm going to have to move over here. Let's move this over here. TikTok, we're on YouTube. So, just letting you know. All right, let's do this like this. And then I can be over here. I can multi-stream like this. Now, I can do this. And I already got this. Okay, boom, bam, pow. All right, so Leo is here. You said you see this. Let me take this out of here, out of the perspective. I don't know why this is. Can I move this? Leo's there. Sagittarius is here. Mercury is here. And so we ask ourselves, when I see this, like this, these 3 circles that you see here, if you look at the color here, this is Leo, it's red. This is Sagittarius, it's red. We got another Sagittarius here, it's red. And we have Aries here, it's red. This creates a trine angle, if you will. That's a sloppy triangle, but it's a triangle. But those 3 zodiac signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, they're all related. Let's clean this up. Let's clean up my act a little bit. Okay? And so you asked about, you said you're a Leo, and you're like, how does the Mercury retrograde affect you? Well, it affects your love life, quite simply. It affects your love life. It affects your communication in your love life. It affects and influences your communication with your lover, your significant other. And there's a need to have a conversation on what you enjoy, what they enjoy, and so on and so forth. At a general, very general, basic interpretation. Are you with me? Now, we also have Neptune retrograde, the North Node, and the South Node retrograde, and Chiron retrograde. So you're a Leo here. So we got to ask ourselves, the South Node is in Libra, and it brings the contrast between Libra and Leo into question. Libra is Leo's 3rd house, which is another influence and testimony that points to your communication and how you think, what you think about, and mastering your forms of communication. I want to give you a congratulations, because you've been working hard ever since the spring on learning how to communicate a little bit better. Does that resonate with you? Does that resonate with you? Welcome in. If you're over here on TikTok, we're over here on YouTube having a blast. Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. Let me pin it again for you so that you can see it. We're migrating. We're transmigrating. It's a migration happening, going on here. I'm getting ready to hang up this TikTok thing in a minute here so I can focus on what I'm doing over here. This is how you get there. Come on over. I'm reading charts. And I'm married. Wonderful. That's wonderful that you're married. Now I'm interested and invested, wondering what your partner's zodiac sign is, to see how that works with Leo. So Libra is Leo's third house, so it points to the communication, which is here. I'm saying Leo is 1, Virgo is 2, and Libra is 3. We could just count. We can easily count. Let me get this out of here. It's looking a little sloppy. I don't want to confuse you too much. Your Mercury, my Mercury is on my 11th house. It's in your 11th house. It's not on your 11th house. It's in. Okay, bear with me for a moment. Okay. Oh, he's a Virgo, and you're a Leo. Interesting. So, that's definitely working on communication. Virgo is so particular, and I'm going to be honest with you. Leo gets on Virgo's nerve. Leo gets on Virgo's nerve, and vice versa, too. That's a first house, 12th house, first house relationship. And so what does that mean? That means that the personality and the persona and the way you make impressions, the way that the two of you communicate in the background about the things that bother one another. If I was your therapist, not saying that I'm going to be, but if I was your therapist, between the two of you, I would say, hey, Jennifer, you're a Leo. So I would say, Leo, what bothers you about Virgo? Virgo, what bothers you about Leo? And we'd have to have a conversation. We'd have to talk about this a little bit. That is an important feature to the two of you. Been together for over 18 years? Well, you definitely, two of you must definitely have a very good communication basis. Communication is got to be phenomenal. It's got to be. Congratulations. It's almost like I have to keep this TikTok thing up for the turntables. Just for the turntables. So maybe this is a time, this Mercury retrograde is a time where you and Virgo need to huddle up and have your communication, and maybe doing it over some long distance, like a journey or traveling or something like that. Maybe this retrograde is a time, what do we call that? A trigger, a reminder for this importance of communication and reflecting on how and where we've come for the past 6 months. Well, that's a together thing. You know, there's no I's in team. There's no I's in team unless you're speaking in Spanish and Espanol. And you say, me team, mi, team. There's an I in me and Espanol. But there's a need for communication even more. Yesterday you spoke about this. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There's no I in team unless you're speaking in an Espanol, which we can speak in an Espanol. If we were speaking in an Espanol, I would say, es la química de astrología, for those that speak in an Espanol. All right. let's get some of this clutter off of this chart here. This is Leo. This is Virgo. If we were to count Virgo as 1, then Leo would be 12. So sometimes it's your pridefulness that interferes within the stitchings of the relationship there. Yennefer, ancient Jennifer would be Yennefer because there was no J. In case you were wondering, that's a little tidbit. So Leo is the 12th sign if we were to count Virgo as 1. Thus, therefore, Leo is and gets on the nerve of Virgo sometimes. Mi equipo es Leo. Sí, Gigi Weibel. ¿Qué lo que, cómo estás? Leo y Aquarius, Aquarius. This is your relationship? What is this? Tell me more. He more the pride one. See, there's a finger pointage. I'm the fix-it. I am the fix-it girl, Well, see, a lot of eyes. A lot of eyes going on there. That's Leo. I'm just saying. The two of you talked about it. I'd love to sit down with the two of you and look at both of your charts sometime here. Maybe we'd have a little midpoint chart analysis on this YouTube thing. What do you say? Anybody? What do you say? Should we do it or not? Welcome in if you just got here. If you're into astrology, you come to the perfect place. In this video, I was fixing my device to align up to be able to even have this moment with you. Mercury retrograde. Just to give you a note, this is Mercury here. Just to give you an idea of Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. When it goes retrograde, it's a time to all words that start with RE. Reflect, rewind, review, everything re-over everything, re-over. It's a re-overing, a time of re-overing. What is re-overing? It's a reflecting, a redoing, a reminding. Hey, no eyes in team. I've heard that before, Yennefer. Everybody thinks that their charts are rare. Everybody wants a rare chart. Another thing that I want to add about Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius at 22 degrees. For one, Mercury's retrograde. For two, Mercury's retrograde at the 22nd degree, master number. Anybody recognize that? Anybody recognize that? Let me hook you up, TikTok, a little bit, get you the accurate chart. This chart is a little bit out. It works, though. It still works. Exhibit A here, Mercury retrograde. And the 22nd degree, if you're into degree theory, anybody into the degree theory? Anybody? And if you're over here on TikTok, I'm on YouTube. We're having a blast. Just letting you know. Just giving you a little heads up on it. Just let me let you know how to get there. This is how you get there. This is going to be posted for approximately 60 seconds. 50 seconds now. All right, who's next? Let's do this here. Remaster. Kalia, you get a clap. Remaster. Reconnect. Yes. For those that are here in the comments, you can put any reword that you can think of. A rewriting a reconversing, reconverse. Is that a word? Someone pull up the chat GPT. Who's next? No, I have no knowledge in this, and I don't know if to believe it, since I'm deconstructing Christianity. I don't know what degree theory is. Okay, Gigi, not a problem. You're in a great place too, and you've come to the perfect place. Actually, you're deconstructing Christianity. You remind me of myself so much. And for the record, my mother is extremely religious, devout even. And ever since a wee bit lad, youngster, youth, and patois be little youth, I never really resonated with the thing. Mercury's retrograde for approximately 2 weeks, for those who are wondering. Approximately 2 weeks, 2-week period. But there's a shadow period, and they say 2 weeks before it goes retrograde, it's retrograde. So that would be 4 weeks, and then it takes another 2 weeks before it gets back to where it was before when it went through retrograde. So it's approximately 2, 4, 6 weeks, a month and a week ish period duration. Happens 3 times out of the year. So approximately 3 months. We go 3 months, 3 months, and 3 months and 3 weeks, almost 4 months, a quarter of the year, pretty much. We get this retrograde action in different placements. A time to rewind selecta. Remaster. Anywho, you're in a perfect place. When I was a wee little lad, my mom was working on shoving this Helios Biblios down my... And so I had to resist it. No, like Neo in the Matrix, resisting. But anyway, long story short and short story long, I sped up to now. I actually enjoy Christianity. Not only Christianity, but I enjoy Christianity, I enjoy Islam, I enjoy Hinduism, I enjoy Seventh-day Adventistry, I enjoy Catholicism, I enjoy all of them, because they're all talking about the astrological chart. From my perspective, only from my perspective. Don't believe anything I say. Hear it, research it, study it. One of the things I was thinking about the other day is the number 7. Wow. And if you look in the Bible, you'll find the number 7 significant. If you look in astronomy, you'll find that there's 7 major celestial bodies. There's the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Yes, there's others. Yes, there's definitely others. But in ancient astrology, it was the sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. That's it. 7. Siete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remaster. YT stands for YouTube, TikTok. This is where we are, having a blast over here. But the connection between 7 in the Bible and 7 planets, there's this constant, in all of the religions, they talk about this 7, this number 7. The Torah also, love it. All of them. They all talk about these numbers, these special numbers. And now that I've been looking at astrology and unpacking this thing for over the past 2 decades, I've started to make certain connections, if you will. I would offer, don't get upset with it. Don't get upset with the religiosity of it and how deep people get into it. And personify it and take it literal. Let them be. But from my perspective, it's all mythological, and it all comes from this here. This little, not this, but this. These topics, these symbols comes from this. And this is a mathematical, geometrical code, if you will. Now, this, TikTok, for you, it's this. For YouTube, it's this. Who just subscribed? You subscribed and I'm not even hardly on the screen. Who is that? Who just subscribed? Who just subscribed? Thank you so much. T. Tish, is that Tishiansville? Go to my profile picture here. You'll find a number. If you read in between the emojis, text me. I'm going to send you your chart. I got some astrological information for you. When you're done with that, come on over to YouTube. Let me follow you back. Thank you so much for the subscription. You've come to the perfect place. You've come to the perfect place. I gave you a set of brown hands for score and the eagle for determination. American Tish, did you hear what I said about the my profile? Come on over here to YouTube. You guys are missing out. I'm telling you. I'm getting ready to hang up this TikTok thing. Not really. Soon. Hurry. You don't want to miss me. You don't want to miss it. Come on over here. We're having a blast. Anywho, let me read these comments here again. Who's here? Let me get a refresh in the comments of who's here on YouTube. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't show. Doesn't even have to be an emoji of a raised hand. Just something in the comments. It's a little bit of a delay too, so rewrite your comment. Recalibrate is a perfect Mercurial retrograde word. Kalia. Recalibrate. You know what? That there was good. Okay, so where I was going with this before I so rudely interrupted myself is that Mercury that I have circled on YouTube, 22 degrees is a master number, and it brings a highlight to Leo. There's 3 decans, or each zodiac sign can be divided into 3 parts. Sagittarius, and then Aries, and then Leo. This is 1, 2, 3 decans of Sagittarius. It starts with Sagittarius because Sagittarius is the zodiac sign that we're talking about over here. And then it goes to Aries because Aries is next in line if we're going in a circle counterclockwise. Are you with me? So I say all that to say that Mercury retrograde, which is here, is doubly connected to Leo. So there's a contrast between Mercury retrograde and Leo, and it coming across as a Leoian energetic, which is proud, confident, right? If for those who are, going to family and friends over the holidays here, coming up here, you're going to want to be mindful of the egotarians in your family. Be mindful. You might have to use detachment. I say that because of the simple fact that whenever you're talking about a certain zodiac sign, there's a relationship. So with the Mercury retrograde, the zodiac sign that's opposed Sagittarius is Gemini, denoted by these two symbols here. The zodiac sign that opposes Leo is Aquarius. So detachment, you got to know how to detach yourself with this Mercury retrograde. And you also have to know how to use wisdom. Jupiter is in Gemini. You see how I did that there? It's the opposition. So Sagittarius and Leo are connected with this Mercury retrograde. Aquarius and Gemini are two features to two solutions to overcoming some of the negativity with this retrograde. Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius and Leo are connected because Mercury's in the third decan of Sagittarius, which is the Leo decan, as well as tomorrow, Mars, denoted here by Exhibit C, is getting ready to go retrograde as well. So we're going to have two planets, two interior planets that are going to go retrograde, which give this reactivate energetic. How do Aquarius and Leo work together? They work well together. They work well together for the most part, providing there's no challenging aspects in the chart. Leo gives Aquarius what it needs and vice versa. Aquarius gives Leo what it needs. Now, when you look at the aspects, you'll find that the opposition, which is 180 degrees, and or is in the form of like Leo and Aquarius. They're exactly, this is Leo here, Leo's here, and it opposes Aquarius. Right? So some astrologers look at that as a challenging aspect, an opposition where you can oppose another. You're like, no, I don't want anything to do with you. Or it can be a push-pull energy where you're on this balancing act. There's a balancing act that's going on, right? Where Leo can be their confident, egalitarian self, and you're like, okay. Aquarius can be like, And then Leo can respect Aquarius's unique, unconventional nature. That's what this is. Come on over here to YouTube. We're having a blast over here. You don't want to miss it. This is the name here. Lab Coat Astrologer, LLC on YT. All right, what else do we have here? So there's a little bit there about the retrograde of Mercury and Mars, soon to be retrograde as well. So activates and highlights and brings a focus to the fire sign, the fire trine, right, of Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. This is a trine. What is a trine, you ask? A trine is a geometrical shape from the triangular geometrical shape that involves three zodiac signs that are of the same element. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are of the same element. And so because the Mercury retrogrades in Sagittarius, a fire sign, Mars retrograde coming up tomorrow in Leo is another fire sign. It brings a focus and a highlight to the fire signs. All right, I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay tuned, stay tapped in. I'm going to be doing this a little more often I finally pushed the button and figured out how to share a little bit more astrology. Maybe we'll do some readings here coming up here in the future. Stay tapped in. Like the live, too. I should have said like the live. I will be back.